Good morning, students. I hope you are fine at your home. So already chapter number 8 was going on and exercise 8.2 was going on. And students, we already have solved till question number 4. So now we are going to begin with question number 5 of the exercise. So I hope you are having the book along with you. So question number 5, that is, a VCR and TV were bought for rupees 8,000 each. Were bought for, okay, that is CP is given to us. So what is the CP of VCR as well as TV? That is 8,000 rupees. So CP of, we should write like this, CP of TV, that is rupees 8,000. So we have to solve separately. TV is written later. The shopkeeper made a loss of 4% on VCR and profit of 8% on TV. So what is the gain percent on TV? That is how much? 8%. Fine. So how to calculate the SP when we have gain percent and CP? So you have to learn one formula. Even yesterday I have told you, you have to learn a formula. SP is equal to 100 plus gain percent. SP is equal to 100 plus gain percent upon 100 into CP. This is the formula. So apply this formula. You will get the SP 100 plus gain percent. So 100 plus 8 divided by 100 into CP. That is 8,000. Solve it. 20 cancel out. So this will turn out to be 108 into how many? 10 is still remaining. So into 80. 8 8 just 64, carry 6. 0 8 just 0 plus 6. 6, 8 1 ja 8. 8640. So this is the selling price of TV. SP of TV. This is rupees 8640. Fine. Now students, the shopkeeper made a loss of 4% on the VCR. Let us come to the case of VCR. So what is the CP of VCR? As it is given, both are of same price, so rupees 8,000. What is the loss on VCR? What is the loss percent? 4%. Loss is equal to 4%. How to calculate the loss? Loss is equal to, what should be the formula? That will be 100 means SP will be equal to 100 minus loss percent upon 100 into CP. So this is the formula for SP selling price when CP and loss percent are given to us. So students, remember this formula. Now apply this formula. So SP is equal to 100 minus loss percent. So 100 minus 4 upon 100 into CP. What is the CP? CP is 8,000 for both. So this will turn out to be 100 minus 4. 96 upon 100 into 8,000. 20 and 20 gets cancelled out. So SP is equal to 8 6 ja 48, carry 4. 8 9 ja 72 plus 4, 76. So 7680 is the SP of VCR. Now they are asking for find the gain or loss percent on the whole transaction. So what is the total CP? Total CP. Total CP is 8,000 for VCR, 8,000 for TV. So this will be 8,000 plus 8,000. That will be 16,000. Total CP. Now what will be the total SP, total selling price? That will turn out to be SP, total SP we are calculating. One selling price was equal to 8640, another one 7680. Add these two numbers, 0 plus 0 0, 8 plus 4 12, carry 1, 1 plus 6 7 plus 6 13, carry 1, 1 plus 8 9 plus 7 16, 16320. Means total we have purchased on 16,000 and we have sold it on 16,320. What is there? Profit or loss? If, remember one thing, if SP is greater than CP, if SP is greater than CP, then that is always the case of profit. So here is obviously profit, and you can calculate the gain or profit by SP minus CP. So SP minus CP means 16320 minus 16,000. So this will be 320. This is the gain. But they are asking for gain percent. So gain percent can be calculated by this formula. Remember this formula, gain upon CP into 100. So which CP we should consider here? We have to consider the total CP. I don't have this space, so I am writing it here. I hope that it is visible to you. So gain is how much? That is 320 upon CP means 16,000 is the total CP into 100. Fine. 2020 cancel out. 320 upon 160. This will be 2%. 2% is the gain in the whole transaction. I hope you are able to understand it. So students, let us solve the next question, that is question number 6. Question number 6 is, question number 6, yes. During a sale, a shopkeeper offered a discount of 10% on mark price. During a sale, a shop offered a discount of 10% on the mark price of all the items. What would be a customer have to pay for a pair of jeans marked at rupees 1450? Okay. Pair MP means mark price of pair of jeans. Mark price of pair of jeans. What is given to us? That is rupees 1450. So 1450 rupees. Fine. And 2 shirts marked at rupees 850 each. Students, you should be able to understand the language. They have written 2 shirts marked at rupees 850 each. Price of one is 850, but you have purchased 2 shirts. So MP of 2 shirts. One is 850. So 2 will be 2 into 850. That will be rupees 1700. Fine. So what is the total mark price which you have purchased? A customer have purchased. That will be 1700 plus 1450. Add these two numbers. 0, 5, 7 plus 4, 11. Carry 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3. So rupees 3150 is the total mark price. And what is the discount? Discount is 10%. Now there are 2 ways to solve this. I will tell you the second way, means short way. Suppose you are getting a discount of 10%. Total money charge should be 100%. You are getting discount of 10%. Then how much you are paying? Obviously you are paying 90% of the money. 10% you are getting discount. So 90% you are paying. So money paid by means they are asking for what should be the money pay. So money paid by the customer. Money paid by customer. That will be equal to 10% of rupees 3150. Sorry, 90%. 10% is the discount. 90% you have to pay. So 90 into 3150 upon 100. 10 and 10 cancel out. 10 and 10 cancel out. 5 9 ja 45. Carry 4. 1 9 ja 9 plus 4 13. Carry 1. 3 9 ja 27 plus 1 28. So 2835. This is the money which a customer have to pay after the whole transaction. Now students, let us solve question number 7 of this exercise. Question number 7. Question number 7 says, a milkman sold 2 of his buffaloes for rupees 20,000 each. We should read the question carefully. Here SP is given. SP of 1 buffalo. SP selling price of 1 buffalo. That is rupees 20,000. Fine. Now on 1 he made a gain of rupees 5%. Fine. So what is the gain? 5%. We are solving for first buffalo actually. Fine. So how to calculate the CP? We should know the CP, and if in the case SP and gain percent is given, so I am going to tell you a formula. CP is equal to 100 upon 100 plus gain percent into SP. This is the formula in case you have to calculate the CP. So CP will be 100 upon 100 plus gain percent, 100 plus 5 into SP. What is the SP? 20,000. So this will be 100 upon 105 into 20,000. Cancel it out by 5. So 5 2s are 10, 5 1s are 5. 5 4s are 20. So this will turn out to be 4, 3 zeros here, 2 zeros here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divided by 21. This is the CP of one buffalo, cost price of one buffalo. We have solved the case for only one buffalo now. Now students, what is another case? On one he made a gain of 5%, CP we have calculated, and on the other a loss of 10%. So come to the second buffalo. CP of second buffalo, sorry, SP of second buffalo. SP is same for both, that is rupees 20,000. Now, how to calculate the CP in this case? What is the loss? Loss is given to us 10%, loss 10%. So students, when SP and loss percent are given to us, then I am going to tell you the formula to calculate CP. CP is equal to 100 upon 100 minus loss percent into SP. This is the formula. So calculate the CP for the second buffalo as well. Now this will turn out to be CP is equal to 100 upon 100 minus 10, that is 90 into SP. So what is the SP? 20,000 for both. So 0 and 0 gets cancelled out. This will turn out to be 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upon 9. This is the CP. Now they are asking for the profit or the loss in the whole transaction. This is what they are asking for. Find its gain, overall gain or loss. So what is the total CP? For overall gain or loss, we should come to know about the total CP. Total CP will be equal to, one was 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divided by 21 plus this is another CP 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divided by 9. Take the LCM, 9 and 21. What will be the LCM? 63 will be the LCM. 21, 3s are 63, so 4 3s are 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 7s are 63, so 7 2s are 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add these two numbers, you will get 14 plus 12, 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divided by 63. This is the total CP. Now, calculate the total SP. Total SP very simple. That is 20,000 for one, 20,000 for another. So that will be 40,000. 40,000 total SP. Now students, there is profit or loss. For knowing this, we should come to know that whether CP is greater or whether SP is greater. So I hope you have noted down till here. So I am erasing this because this question is bit lengthy. Now let us solve it. So students, total CP is given to us, total SP is given to us. Let us take the LCM of both. So let me write both the numbers. 2, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divided by 63. Another one is 40,000. So take upon 1. Now take LCM of both the numbers. That will turn out to be 63 is the LCM. So 2, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 163 times. So 63 4 ja 252. 252. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now which number is greater? Obviously this is greater. What was it? This was CP. When CP is greater than SP, when CP is greater than SP, then it is profit or loss? We are purchasing in higher amount, selling in lesser amount. There is obviously a loss. So how much loss is there? Just subtract this number. So loss will be, subtract this. 4 zeros are safe. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 10 minus 2, 8. Then 5 minus 5, 0. So this will be the number, loss, 80,000 divided by 63. This is the loss. How to calculate the loss percent? So students, we have one formula to calculate the loss percent. Loss percent is equal to loss means loss divided by CP into 100. Apply this formula. So loss is already 8,000 divided by 63. 80,000 divided by 63 divided by CP. What is the total CP? 2, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divided by 63 into 100. Now what is the benefit? 63 and 63 gets cancelled out, and 4 zeros and 4 zeros gets cancelled out. So this has turned out to be 800 divided by 260. 8 into 100, 800 divided by 260, 0 and 0 gets cancelled out, and divided by 2, 40 upon 13. So convert into mixed fraction, 13 3s are 39, 3 whole 1 upon 13%. This is the loss percent. I hope you understood this problem. So students, remaining questions we will continue on tomorrow and complete your work. Thank you. God bless you.